Hi guys, Gadget Girl Kylie here, and welcome back to some online gameplay of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the Nintendo Wii U. So we're doing a urgent quest before heading on to high rank of Rathalos and Rathian in D Island. As you can see, I'm using my Lagiacrus Lightning Dual Blades and my Lagiacrus Armour. So the reason I went for Lightning on this is because I do not have a Dragon weapon as of yet. And obviously Rathalos is weakest to Dragon and Rathian is weakest to Lightning. I have got my Lightning Longsword, as you have seen me using in a few of my videos now. However, I wanted to test out my new Lightning Dual Blades. So yeah, this is post-commentary guys, just because it was really late when we were filming this and people were in bed, so I couldn't really do live commentary with this because it would have been too loud. But there will be live commentary obviously on my other videos. So I'm fighting with my familiar team here of my friend Tim, H8H2, my friend Mark, H8H2 even, and my friend Tim, TJSpark, and my brother Rathuto. We've got a good mix of a team here. We've got me as a dual sworder, Tim as the hammer user, Mark as a lance user, and my brother as the great sworder. He hasn't actually used his bow and arrow in a while, so hopefully he'll use that soon. Because it's quite handy to have a bow and arrow user in a team of 4, I have to say. I do enjoy that. So Rathian and Rathalos can be a pain in the arse together, especially on solo mode. So you want to bring dung bombs with you and try and focus on one at a time. Normally I like to, it doesn't really matter what order you focus on these guys on, but normally I like to focus on Rathian first just because she is weaker. And I don't know, I'm a bit anal retentive about things being in a certain order, and because Rathian comes first quest-wise, I prefer to take her down before Rathalos. So if you actually head to, if you actually head to Area 8, if the Rathalos or Rathian isn't in Area 8, you can actually pick up an egg and just like run around with it, and they will come to the area with you. So this is what we end up doing on this video here. Just pick up an egg and wait for Rathian or Rathalos to appear. But of course they both end up appearing and we have to end up chucking a dung bomb at one of them. So with Rathian and Rathalos you can damage the head, you can damage the wings, you can sever the tail. It's a good idea to bring flash bombs with you if you're struggling with these guys, to try and knock them out of the air and fall onto the floor. Of course, as always, a good idea to bring traps with you. I mean, as you're heading towards high rank, it's best to have a lot of flash bombs and traps with you anyway. It's worth your while just to make the quests go quicker and a lot more smoother. This quest actually runs on for quite some time, but it's actually quite funny. Some funny stuff happens on this quest. I wasn't going to originally keep this gameplay footage, but some funny stuff happens and I thought it was good gameplay, so I decided to keep it in the end, so hopefully you guys enjoy it anyway. So Lagiacrus armour probably isn't the best armour for me to use because it hasn't got all that great fire resistance. As you can see, I end up getting pushed off the cliff by Rathalos, which was a funny part of this, but that's why I decided to keep the gameplay. But my Lagiacrus armour gives me considerable defense compared to my Kuropeku armour at this point, which is why I just decided to use it anyway. So like I said, if you want to focus on one of the wyverns and not the other one, don't forget to bring dung bombs and get rid of one guy out of the zone with you and then focus on the other guy. But if you're using the 3DS guys, you can actually change who you're locked onto as well, just to keep an eye on them if there are two in the zone with you. So it's best just to keep your wits about you really and not be too greedy with hits when there's two of them in the zone with you at any one time. So I think we actually end up focusing on Rathalos first on this video. And then we end up going for Rathian, I think. I can't actually remember. But yeah, it was some really good gameplay. I really do enjoy fighting Rathian and Rathalos just because they are consistent with all of the Monster Hunter games. Very familiar monsters to fight. If you're fighting them for the first time, I hope you enjoy fighting these guys. They are really, really awesome monsters to fight. So yeah, there's nothing really else I can say other than, like I said, Rathalos is weak against Dragon, Rathian's weak against Lightning. If you haven't got Dragon, I suggest going for Lightning if you want elemental weakness. Otherwise, just go for the weapon that's got the strongest raw attack. Or you could go for a status weapon, so you can paralyse them and get those pesky tails off. Because Rathian and Rathalos tend to hold their tails quite high, so they can be pretty tricky to get off, especially if they are quite large Rathians and Rathalos. In size, their tail is really, really high, so dual blades probably isn't the best weapon to go for if you're trying to get the tail off, other than if you trap spam them in it or someone's using obviously paralysis weapon. So all I'll say guys is enjoy the rest of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy.